Greetings, adventurers, it's Neon here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. We are here in the Lothering Chantry with our character Idris, and we have Morgan, Alistair, and our Mabari dog, Elba. So, we have been in Lothering, trying to regather some supplies after the attack or the battle at Ostagar went haywire, and we just got the permission to free Sten, the Kunari that is being held captive here for some manner of murder or something like that. But Idris here thinks that that would be a particularly useful companion to have in times like this, and considering the kind of forces they need to go against. It might help having a Kunari super soldier in our midst. And also, I just realized that I can turn off the HUD, which is really nice. So during these sort of intros here, you'll probably actually have the HUD turned off as I get to talk to you to sort of introduce the video and everything. If I had known that beforehand, we would have been doing that this entire time. But I did not. So, you know, the more you know. But, yes. So, I think that's about concluded our business here in the Chantry. I don't really think that Idris would want to stick around here very much. As we've kind of alluded to in the past, I don't think Idris has much of a great opinion of the Chantry, just due to the nature of them being kind of propagandists against mages and stuff like that, and the roles that they play in the oppression of mages. They're not going to get along very well. Oh, and I can't unlock that because it's locked. We probably looked at that last episode. Although, it does look like there is something else that we need to do, and Sir Donald here is highlighted, and I'm wondering if that's because of... No, was it, the Kunari prisoner, the Chanter's Board, a fallen Templar, slain by bandits? That was what I was thinking it might be. A note from Sir Henrik. Yeah, Sir Donald waits my report. So that's what we're doing.
Who? I beg your pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
You two know each other.
By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
But if Arl Eamon is sick, why are you here?
Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness. But I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Interesting. Right, so that's another thing that we're going to have to decide soon, is where we want to go next after Lothering, because we've been given a few options. We can go to Redcliffe, we can go to Orzammar, or we can go to the... gosh, I can't remember what the name of the third one is, but the place, it's for the Wood Elves. I want to say the Brazilian Forest, maybe? I could be completely off base with that. We'll check our journal here in a second. I'm not the best with names all the time. But, yeah, that's part of what we'll have to decide next. And this whole Urn of Sacred Ashes thing, it sounds like it's kind of related to the Arl of Redcliffe's condition. So, yes. Let's, would Idris be kind of a bit more inquisitive about what these ashes are, or would we just go straight into telling him about Sir Henrik? So it's your quest for the ashes that brought you here, then?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Yeah, typical warrior behavior. Tell me more about this urn.
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Maybe, but I probably wasn't paying much attention. It simply seems like a waste of time.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Right. About that. So, Sir Henrik is dead. We found him on the road, was attacked by bandits, and he had this letter for you, so here you go.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Some bandits killed him outside the village. We promptly took care of them.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
Well, that's pretty much takes care of everything that we needed to do with him, so let's get on.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
You're welcome. Right. Now let's go get Sten out of the cage. And after Sten, is there anything else that we should do? Yeah, we had opened up this Chanter's board thing. We accepted that quest on purpose. I don't know if we'll actually end up going and taking care of them, but I guess if we end up roaming around a little bit and end up taking care of some bandits, that's not too bad of a deal, I suppose. But I definitely did not intend to take those quests, per se. And other than that, Idris isn't
going on here?
too particularly interested in helping
I really wonder how much
too
of
many
it you
people.
understand.
Oh, you're talking to the dog. You know, he
We're
can't...
all special, big parts to play. Even you, especially you in some ways. You are the Mabari. You guard one of the most important people. What? You want to play? But I'm talking. Why doesn't anyone want to hear me talk?
That we shouldn't have to explain much, Alistair. Alright, good news, buddy. You're coming with me.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
I mean, does it really matter? You can be free. Well... yeah.
Perhaps we have different ideas of freedom.
You can atone for your crime by assisting me.
So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
And what if I don't lead you to your atonement?
Then I will find it myself. May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
Wrong video game series, buddy. That's the Elder Scrolls, where elsewhere is. But okay, so now that we've got another party member, we need to decide who gets to come with us. And this is one of the things that in later RPGs, I'm always interested in how few companions you tend to get in RPGs these days. So this, we're 7 or 8 hours in, and I take a pretty slow pace to things. You can get through most of the stuff that we've gotten through in this game pretty quickly, in under 4 hours or so, probably. And already we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, five companions plus ourselves. 5 companions, and some games like, you might get 3 or 4, and you might get the last one, like, in the last third of the game. And it's like, well, what am I supposed to do with this new character now? Whereas I really love how Dragon Age Origins gives you all of these characters kind of right out of the gate, and it's kind of up to you to kind of mix and match and kind of find the party that you really want. So I really enjoy that aspect of it. Who should we have in our party? I'm going to keep Morrigan. Thinking of replacing Alistair with Sten.
Blast it.
Yes. I don't think Alistair and Idris are really going to be besties. You know, Alistair has some qualities about him that I think Idris would kind of be annoyed by. Basically, his just unwillingness to lead things and like get things done, which makes him useful as a follower. But I think Idris would really be kind of the mind like, all right, you just need to kind of buck up and do what you need to do.
Yes.
So let's take Sten. I'm interested to see what Sten has to offer. Alright, you're with us. Can we get you any armor? Do we have? Oh, joy, we don't really have anything, do we? Okay. What, no. What's your character record look like? Sten, he's got 28 strength, so he's very, very strong. Heroic accomplishments. Alright. That's not what we want. Anyways. We don't have any armor for him, which is kind of a bummer. Oh, we can give him a belt, basically. Interesting. Sten, we've got no armor for you whatsoever. Right, and you might know that Kunari in the later games look a lot different than what Sten looks like here. And originally, they were supposed to have kind of horns, just like, they do in the later games, but Sten doesn't because they couldn't figure out how to make helmets work with that without, making completely new stuff, and they didn't really want to do that. So, well, Sten, we've got a helmet for you. Let's go ahead and go back to the inn and get you some more gear, so that you're not basically just trying to fight things with your fists. Although I imagine you'd be pretty good at that, actually.
I'd keep your voice down if I were...
Although, we probably want to see... Okay, so Sten already has quite a few stuff taken. He doesn't, and he's in two-handed specialization. That's nice. Which we did sell a two-handed sword, which we probably should not have done earlier, but oh well, you live and learn. We'll have to pay a bit of a premium to get it back. But hello there.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
No, I'm here about your items. Do you have any heavy armor? Splint mail steel, which we cannot buy. We do not have enough money for that, which stinks. Medium armor, light armor. Is there anything in buyback? No, there's not. Well, we might be kind of out of luck because they only have medium armor here, and I don't really know if that's going to be useful. So let's see if we can't get him a weapon. This is what we gave him, the Chasen Flat Blade. That's what we sold. And yeah, we got to buy that back for a pretty penny, which kind of sucks. But that's fine. Let's go ahead and buy it. Yeah, that took our money down quite a bit, which is a bit of a bummer. So, you know what? Maybe we do want to talk to you about getting some extra money. Let's see. Put that on. Do we have any extra stuff here? Feral Wolf Charm. We're still avoiding some of these for now. The way that I'm kind of looking at it, I've been trying to think about when I'm going to start using some of this stuff, and I've kind of decided once we've kind of gotten out of Lothering and kind of established our first party camp, I think that would be a decent time to start being able to, like, okay, that's kind of where all of us in our party have kind of come together, actually, and started pooling our resources as we, you know, go forth on this big adventure. And I think that that would be a decent time to rationalize that people are bringing things and kind of contributing things that they've brought from different parts and their different backgrounds. So I think that makes a relatively good amount of sense. Let's see. Spirit Charm, sure. The Wicked Oath, +1 armor penetration. The Lucky Stone, Memory Band, Dalish Promise Ring, Embry's Many Pockets. I think that's about all we can do right now. But, yes, it might be good to talk to this guy.
Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry.
Uh,
I got other gear to sell.
Yes, I'm actually here to see if you know of any well-paying work here.
Check the chantry's board by the chantry. There's good jobs there. I don't suppose you know anything about poison?
I do not. Why would you need a poison for?
Yes, that's right, poison. I've got some traps around the place. I've heard the poison hurts them beasties just as good as anybody else.
What if, well, that's a harebrained idea if I've ever heard one.
That's what Elder Miriam said. But it's my coin and my land. I just want to rest a little easier at night.
Okay. Oh, you're not worried about refugees tripping the trap?
Well, then those bleeding sad salts should stay off my land, eh? Besides, these days, any folk out at night is more than like to slit your throat. Can you make poison or not?
No, I don't. I do not have the skill to make poisons.
Pity. I figured it was worth asking. So, you want to buy something instead?
I do, but that's why I was asking about jobs. But, farewell. Alright, so I guess we could go and fight these bandits. That could give us a bit more loot, to get us some more money, to get more supplies, all of that stuff.
Thinking of going myself.
Where to? They'll stop those darkspawn.
We could also go
soon enough.
talk to the Elder over here. I just don't know how humanitarian Idris is feeling right now. You know what? Let's go off here and see if we can't fight these bandits first. And see if we have any luck doing that. And then, you know, maybe we'll see. Uh-oh. Who do we got? Bandits are over there. Alright, well, let's go attack these guys. Oh boy, that's a lot of Yep, that's a lot of people. Do this Mind Blast. Perfect. Now let's run away and take this guy. Oh boy, we are not doing well on health, are we? Let's get some health there, and hit this guy with some lightning. Alright, so that got one guy. I got several guys there. That's not bad. Do we got... Okay, that got rid of a lot of them. That's fine. Then, we just need to attack these two that are here. Let's go ahead and get that one. Frozen. And then, Morgan, do you have ice? Let's get you going with the frost weapons. And then you just go ahead and attack him.
Go.
There we go. Alright. Not too bad. Oh, I thought that guy was lootable, but he's not.
Yes.
Yes, we'll take the health poultice. Yeah, I'm trying not to use all of the health poultices. I do need to see how many... You killed one of the bandit groups north of the Lothering. 2 groups remain, so there's 3 groups of bandits. So we found one of the groups. What's over here? Oh, shoot. Those are spiders. Ha! Ugh. I do hate the spiders in this game. They are so disgusting. Let's go ahead and drop a glyph of paralysis there. And let's put one of those on there. Oh, no. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, boy. Come on, Mind Blast. Let's... Is one of these guys already affected by the virulent walking bomb? I can't remember. Let's go ahead and get that one. That one's going to explode soon. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. There we go. Let's get that with the lightning. Morgan, I'll get you to go lightning here. Alright, so that was another one. Perfect. And then let's just attack that one until it's... Alright. Excellent job, everybody. Hey, we got some chainmail. Very nice.
It will be done.
Toxin extract.
As you say.
Toxin extract. Come on.
Yes.
There we go.
It will be done. Very well.
Ooh. Is this a dungeon? No, it's not. It's just a hole where spiders are coming out of. That's fantastic. We love that, don't we? Ugh. There's some more elf fruit over there. Did we actually pick the elf fruit? It was over this way? No, we did not. There's invisible walls. That's disappointing. Go ahead and quick save, though. Did we make all the potions that we could? We have elf fruit, lyrium potion, distillation agent, double baked Mabari crunch. Double baked Mabari crunch restores a moderate amount of Mabari hound's health and stamina over time and cures it up to 3 injuries. That's really nice. Enhancing rock salve. I've got a few of those, don't we? No, we don't. We don't have any of those anymore. Incense of awareness. Small lumps of curious resin that can be burned to release fragrant smoke. This incense makes the user more aware of surrounding action, but less able to resist hostile influences, granting a bonus to defense, but a penalty to mental resistance. You know what? It might be useful to create one of these rock salves. Actually, we'll do another one. Do one of these lyrium potions. A couple of those Mabari crunches, and we'll keep making the health potions. And we unlocked an achievement. Excellent.
As you say.
Love that. Is that a... Yes, it is. This is an ingredient.
Of
Death
course.
root. We are probably going to want to figure out how to make poisons and stuff at some point. That could be nice, but I think our priority is on buffs and restorative items. So, okay, so it looks like we've got some people here. You know, we haven't used any of the traps. Don't we have some flasks? Oh, we have to have poison making to use those. Well, let's drop a quick save real quick before we get into too much trouble here. Come on. Right into
Yes.
right into this. Did I see a magic thing? Alright. No, I don't want you to click there. Let's see, what I want you to do is... Ooh, there's a bandit leader. We want to get the bandit leader as taken out as possible. So... target the bandit leader with the vulnerability hex. We'll let them get closer before he does that. Let's just come here. Nice.
You should have fled.
I love it when the virulent walking bomb works like that. Just works so well.
Begin the onslaught.
Perfect.
Very well.
Lesser elixir of grounding. Ooh, hello. Hey there, Sten. I have got some more gear for you that I think you'll like. Heavy chainmail greaves. How about that? Or gauntlets, I mean. Heavy chainmail boots. Heavy chainmail armor. Yes. And I think that'll do it. Nice. There you go. Looking good, Sten. Shield, we can always sell that. Insufficient skill. You know, maybe we should be running around with a rogue to be able to lockpick that stuff. You know, we never did select the skills, the spells that we wanted last time. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to keep going. Because, so, the other thing I want to look at here is Morrigan spells. Because we'll have Morrigan in our party for most of the game, honestly. She is going into entropy. She already has a decent amount of entropy stuff. Idris has a decent amount of spirit that he's going into, and none of the entropy. So we'll keep Morrigan going on the entropy path of stuff. And Idris is doing more spirit, which is fine, I think. And let's see what else. Mage, primal. I think they both have about the same amount of primal. But we'll have Morrigan be more of an entropy mage. We'll have Idris be more of a spirit mage. So let's go ahead and, keeping that in mind, let's go ahead and look here at our spells here. Bonus to defense while this mode is active. We might do the Arcane Shield. That could actually be nice to get a bit more defense going. I need to get some AoE magic spells. Because once we, like, you know, are able to get a paralysis glyph going here, it would be great to be able to run away and then blast them with something. And I'm just wondering which path would be the best to do there. Because these aren't really... You don't really get a lot of that here. Rock armor. Caster skins become as hard as stone, granting a bonus to armor for as long as this mode is active. You know, that could be useful. Stone projectile that knocks down the target and inflicts nature damage, possibly shattering those that have been petrified or frozen solid. Friendly fire possible. Is there a I can't remember if there is a combination with walking bomb and fire. Knocking them off their feet unless they pass a physical resistance check. The caster summons a huge column of swirling flame. Take constant fire damage as they burn. Petrified or frozen solid. That could be nice. Let's take rock armor. Okay.
Yes.
Drop the paralysis glyph here. Oh wait, nope, I didn't finish that. Let's do...
Of course.
Alright, we need to get out of here. We don't have any magic. Alright. There we go, we took out those guys. Oh, Sten is not doing well. Sten is not doing well. Powerful swings. Just got these two left. However, that's really not enough. We really need to get him healed back up. Come on. There we go. Put that there too. Take a health potion there. Sten, do it now. Perfect.
At your command.
And let's go ahead and get that. No, don't attack me.
I bear the scars of battle.
Alright, nice. So that should be all of the bandits that we needed to fight for that Chanter's Board quest.
Very well.
And how do we do on money? Yeah, we haven't really picked up any extra money, but we have picked up some items that'll get us money, which is just as well. What's this? Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Is this like where we need to go to leave? Over there, maybe? You know what? I don't know. We'll figure that out later. Let's go turn this quest in, and then maybe go back to the shop and get some money from our hard-earned loot. Take things from there.
I am led to understand that the Qunari have their own mages as well. Is this so?
You would not understand.
Not understand? Is it mental capacity that you believe I lack? Or are you worried I will sympathize with my so-called brethren?
Take your pick.
Ooh, ouch.
Is that supposed to make me angry?
It means I find myself wishing that your people held proper, civilized attitudes towards magic.
And what would that be?
That is a rather hostile thing to say.
And yet you continue speaking. Astonishing.
Alright. Hello there.
The path of righteousness is full of hardship, but the Maker smiles upon its travelers.
Yeah, what a load of hooey. Oh, 3 gold. Okay, yeah, that was worth it. That was very much worth it. There's more quests on here. What is it? What is there? When bears attack, on behalf of Thed the farmer and his departed son, I inscribe this missive. As the Maker is my witness, I charge all those with knowledge of arms and armor to brave the dangers of the northern wood, to find the family of bears that mauled and killed the boy Enith. For they are an abomination in the Maker's sight, and their hides would prove great comfort to the northern farms and solace for Thed's family. As chanter for Lothering, I do pledge a sum of 1 sovereign to whoever carries out this, the Maker's will. Exercise caution first and foremost. May his light bathe us all. A last keepsake. A thanks to all villagers who've opened their barns and crofts to the refugees in these dark times. The Chantry regularly hears praise from our visitors, and your virtuous deeds are mentioned in many prayers. Sadly, there is a lone boy in the village whose mother, Goodwife Sarha, is missing. As she has been missing for the better part of a week as of this writing, she is presumed dead. May the Maker bless her passing. She was a lady of middle years with red hair and fond of a green cloak. If any traveler or resident comes across her in the wilds, please return her body or the effects on her remains. In later years, the boy will be thankful to have such keepsakes to remember this brave mother by. The office of the chanter will compensate this kindness with the sum of 50 silvers. May the Maker turn his gaze on us all. Okay, well, there's some more opportunities there. As much as Idris doesn't really like doing stuff for the Chantry, you can't really argue with the results of, 3 gold, 3 sovereigns. 1 sovereign 50 is what we would be able to make by doing those 2 other quests. And we haven't really talked to the Elder over here, so we can at least sort of maybe see what we want to do. First, we haven't really talked to our party members in a while, so let's go ahead and do some of that.
What do you wish of me?
I'd like to ask you something.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Korkari wilds?
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
I'm curious. Is there anything wrong with that?
Any number of cats could inform you of the answer to that question, but have it your way. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds? A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
But you kept going back to the wilds?
Would you not do the same? Your world is an unforgiving and cold place. The wilds I hail from is home to me, and I a natural denizen. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Oh, very daring. That sounds just like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
Oh, that was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe 2 things about a woman. 1, that she is weak, and 2, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
Touching? Like a handshake? I have no idea. I'm not human.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Well, I'm glad it worked out this way, at least.
Yes? Let's ignore the entire Darkspawn threat and the presence of a simpleton as your only other Grey Warden ally then. Not that I lack appreciation for the intent of your comment. Thank you. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Yes, yes. What about you, Sten? How's it going?
Why are we stopping?
Yeah, I love how matter-of-fact and just dead straight and deadpan Sten is. Let's just get a few things straight here.
There are Darkspawn to be fought. Is this delay needful?
Look, I need to know if I can trust you at my back.
I am Kunari. I have given my word to aid you. We are not people of idle promises.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I've never seen a Kunari before, so could you tell me about your people?
No.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Get used to disappointment. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of... The elves are a lithe, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty.
Oh, jeez. Ouch. A little hostile, aren't we?
Many humans have said that to me. I do not understand it. If I were indeed hostile, you would be bleeding.
Fair point. Fair point. So this is you being calm and helpful, then?
Couldn't you tell?
No, not necessarily. I'm just trying to get a better understanding of who you are. You said you were in the army.
I am.
Right. Have you ever fought in a war?
I have always fought in war, elf.
Okay. So you must know your way around a battlefield, then?
Some of them. They aren't all alike.
Okay. Never mind. Let's keep moving. This conversation isn't going anywhere.
As you wish.
I think this one will go a lot better. Hey there, Elba. See anything interesting, boy? Elba doesn't seem to have found anything. Okay. Well, fair enough. Ooh. That building is enterable, isn't it? I mean, it looks like it.
Of course.
Go ahead and open this stuff. Let's go ahead and talk to the Elder over here and see if there's anything that can be done over there. But first I want to see if this building can be entered. Well, no, it doesn't look like it. There's not really any way to get... Oh, yeah, there is. I was, like, for a second there, I was like, oh, there's not really a way to get over there. See, it has the sort of lighter wood texture that most of the doors that can be interacted with have. Let's see. How did we get... Well, maybe we weren't supposed to get over to this side? Uh-oh. Did I just glitch over here? Okay, there we go. There we go. We got out of it. Freaked me out there for a second. Alright, yes, let's go talk to this Elder Miriam and see if there's any more work to be done, or if we're going to take on those last Chanter's quests. We'll see here. Can we... Is this... That's locked. Hello there.
Too much to do, and not enough time.
Do you need help?
I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I'm a bit of an expert, actually.
Maker's breath. You've answered my prayers. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment. I'll write all you need to know in this note here.
Okay. That's not bad. You know, that's actually a quest that I think Idris would do. Not so much as, because it's super helpful to the people, but because it, you know, exercises his talents of potion making. You know, I could see that. Okay, so we could go and do that then. more than just plants. And there are still the Chanter's boards. So let's go back. Let's go back and see if there's anything there that we would actually do. I might just accept both, because I mentioned this previously, but I can't remember exactly how Dragon Age tracks some of its quests. One of the things that was really bothersome to me in Inquisition was you could go somewhere where there's a quest item, but if you don't have the quest active, you'll never actually be able to find or interact with or, like, get the quest item. So you could be roaming around the hinterlands, as we all got trapped in the hinterlands at one point in our lives or another, who played Inquisition, and you could come across this fort out there. Let's say there's a fort that this one quest took you by to find this clue, to find this letter, and there's another quest that goes to that exact same fort to pick up this cup. This family heirloom cup or something. Even though you're right there with the first quest that are getting a clue that you're picking up a letter, even if the cup is like right next to it, it won't let you interact with it because you haven't picked up that original quest yet and like auto update it to that stage. And it's been long enough here in Dragon Age Origins that I don't remember if this kind of treats it some of the same way, where if we didn't have these active, like if we hadn't accepted these, if these quests will basically auto-update if we were to go out and kill the bears. So I'm almost interested in not accepting anything here, just to sort of see if going out to the North Woods will do that, do a bit of a science experiment. So I think that's kind of what I'm thinking we might do there, actually. So to the North Woods, I'm assuming then we need to go up this way and go out this exit up here, perhaps. Might as well give it a shot. More remains from our bandit raids here. Ooh, what is this? Rubble. Mace. How are we doing on inventory? 73 out of 80. Ugh, that's not too good. I should have actually gone back and done some selling at the inn, shouldn't I have? Because I'm worried that we're going to run out of inventory space. You know what? Let's go ahead and go forth. Use your skill with herbs to craft some lesser health poultices for the injured refugees. 3 of these should suffice. Refer to her note for specifics. So, I wonder, can we just do this now? Curious. I'm very curious. Because we have plenty of those potions. Or are there specific quest-specific ones?
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods?
I didn't need them. Here you go.
This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Yes. 50 silver. Excellent. You know, but I am still curious about what's going on in the North Woods. I do kind of want to go over there and see what's up.
Go out to the dwarves. They're safe.
But first, let's go ahead and let's do some of the selling since we came back. It's kind of cool. I'm happy about that. I love it when RPGs...
Yes.
I didn't mean to click you, so let's go.
As you wish.
Sorry for the intrusion there, Sten. I know you hate small talk.
You're here about food. Take it up with that bleeding runt by the chantry. I got other gear to sell.
Yes, I know. Show me what you got. Let's see. Sell... So we've got... That's a dagger. That's a dagger. We'll keep those 2 daggers. We'll sell this mace. Kunari thickened cap. When did we get that? When did we get that? 1.75 armor, so it's better armor. It has more armor, even though it is a light helmet. Weird. That does kind of look better on him, though, doesn't it? +3 defense was the Thane helmet. Splint mail, chainmail. Heavy chainmail. Yeah, we'll sell some of that other stuff. All right. Barlin.
You're here about...
Yes, I know.
I got other gear to sell.
I know. Let's go ahead and sell the Thane helmet. Let's sell the small shield. Sell the chainmail. Sell the splint mail. Decent. Tribal necklace is a gift. Amethyst is not a gift. Shiny gold ring is a gift. Silver bracelet's a gift. Golden scythe is a gift. I don't want to sell that necessarily. Formari tome. Let's see. Keep all that stuff. We should have plenty of flasks still. We have 58 flasks. That's good. So that interaction there with that quest would make me think it'd be more likely that this game handles things and kind of auto-updates some quests in the way that I would hope. But let's go up here and head off to the North Woods and see what kind of trouble we can get into. At least allow us to get out of Lothering a little bit. Do I see plants? I've already gotten those. Yeah, it looks like it. I've already gotten those.
Away with you, foul creatures! Leave us alone!
Oh, more. Darkspawn. That's not good. This is not good. Stun those guys. What do we have? Herlock Alpha is right there. That's not good. Let's freeze him. Do a virulent walking bomb here to these guys.
Let us end this quickly!
Alright. Not too bad. Sten is hurting a little bit. Get him going on the Alpha. Do we have a shield bash or something? I could do one of these. Stunning here nearby enemies. We'll do that. And then you... I'd like to do like a mighty blow. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. And, oh, Blood Mage, sealed letter. Take that, I guess. Huh.
Mighty timely arrival there, my friend. I'm much obliged.
You're welcome.
The name's Bodon Feddick, merchant and entrepreneur. This here is my son, Sandal. Say hello, my boy.
Hello.
Road's been mighty dangerous these days. Mind if I ask what brings you out here? Perhaps we're going the same way.
Sandal the goat. Enchantment. Yes, we'll find out more about enchantment later. But Sandal's the best. Everybody loves Sandal. And if there is a mighty deity in this game, it is Sandal. In in all of Dragon Age, I think Sandal is the greatest deity in the setting. But some of that's facetious. Some of that you'll see plenty of stuff later. But I doubt you want to travel with the Grey Warden.
Grey Wardens? My, that does rather explain a lot. No offense, but I suspect there's more excitement on your path than my boy and I can handle. Allow me to bid you farewell and good fortune, though.
Goodbye.
Now then, let's get this mess cleaned up, shall we?